keep it going for that guy yourselves, my God. 120,000 restaurants closed down last year, but this one's still, let's hear it for this place, yeah, wow. You know,
See what James is doing.
my favorite restaurant closed down, the Olive Garden. Have you been here? It's like hospital food from Italy. But this is the 8th best of 100. What is the math? There's like a math problem on the wall back there. But I used to live next door to Get One before in San Francisco. I grew up in a very Chinese neighborhood. In fact, we used to listen to Crosby, Stills, Nash and Wong. No, I'm kidding. And by the way, this show is not going to be. We're not going to have the show on Spotify tonight. We pulled it from Spotify. Not for political reasons, but because who would want to listen to this shit twice? I don't understand. This is the best looking table I've ever seen. Are you guys models or something? Are you guys from America's Top Model? Oh my God. I'll show you what the pandemic's done. I used to be a model, and look at this shit. This is what God did to me, my God. But I have alopecia areata, but I'm trying to grow it back in because I look really fucking racist when me and my brother, our hair falls out in clumps. And in San Francisco, they were chasing us around. You Nazis, you skinheads, where are you going? I'm like, the dermatologist. Together, I'm like, yeah, we're in a clinical trial, you know. But are you guys all Marin people? Is that who you are? All over the place. You know, Marin people have a certain, kind of a swag to them. I'm thinking of the Night Stalker. But, no, I'll tell you, the thing I like about the Night Stalker is that he left all the stalking and the subsequent murdering to the night. And he told you that in his name, you know. Like the Zodiac Killer, you had to be afraid the whole goddamn year, but at least with the Night Stalker, you had your mornings and your afternoons free, you know. No, but I'll tell you this, I grew up 2 blocks from when the Zodiac Killer killed the cab driver, Paul Stein, 2 blocks from my house. My father he gathered me and all my brothers together. He says, you're all getting paper routes. I'm like, oh, paper routes, my God. He goes, you knew, you pussy, you're going up to the Presidio wall where you escaped, you know. You pussy, he's not going to kill you. You work for the Chronicle now. But no, do you guys remember this? Is when parents didn't care about their kids, you had a job. I had a paper route at like 5 in the morning, and you went out and dodged the Zodiac Killer, Knights, all those people. And if you made it back alive at 8 o'clock, you had to go to Catholic school and dodge him on senior. And then if he didn't touch your wiener, then you get home and you got to go back out and collect. You go to these pedophiles and the alcoholics and everything. And every once in a while, you see like a 70-year-old guy in a Speedo. It's like delivering a pizza to Griffin's house. But anyway, I'm saying, let's hear it for Griffin. He's done so much during the pandemic for spreading this fucking virus. And not just that, the 1918 flu pandemic. The things he did back then. But anyway, I'm just kidding. No, my dad died. I was scheduled to do the show right Griffin last May, and then my dad died, and luckily he rescheduled me so that I could experience death on a grand scale twice this year. Thanks a lot there, Griffin. But no, I love Marin. You know the place that closed was, you remember Pizza Orgasmica? I love to go there with my 8-year-old daughter and my dad and order the sex names. You know, the cunnilingus for my daughter, and the extra large vagina. All the pizzas had sex names, you know. Your doggy style was a sausage shut. What a great business model that was. But anyway, no, and then my parents, my mom died, she died in August, and I was hoping that she would hang on till October because her hospice, this amazing haunted house. Like, you know, why go to the haunted house?
I could have looked at it first, but that's not my tab.
Anyway,
I don't know whose tab that
no
is.
shit. My mom had Alzheimer's and her favorite band was The Who. You know, every time I go, she's like, who are you? You know, feed me. You know, I'm like, Jesus Christ, Mom. But, no, I'll tell you, before my mom had Alzheimer's, she ran a homeless shelter in the Tenderloin. And if you haven't done that, you gotta volunteer. She had me playing Monopoly with 3 homeless guys, which was boring as shit because it wouldn't buy anything for like 3 fucking hours. You know, kept fighting over the dog, you know, you want to stay in jail. I'm like, that's not how you play the game. But do you guys know the Tenderloin? That's my favorite. They got restaurants like, I went to a Thai restaurant, and the waiter says, you want a table with a view? I go, yeah, there's a guy taking the shit out there through the camper in the Volkswagen. Can you get him on my line of sight? It got real quiet. Griff, is it supposed to get that quiet at the comedy show? My God. But anyway, yeah, we had a lot of death in my family. My uncle died at home surrounded by family. Have you heard of that? He blew his brains out at Thanksgiving dinner, which not the worst idea. I don't think anybody had that, and I think showing up was the worst idea. But I still think about it every time I see stuffing. But anyway, no, and I got this ex. You know what I did? I got a tattoo of my dermatologist in my groin area. The only area where I don't have sun-damaged skin, but I got her picture from the UCSF yearbook from the School of Dermatology. And it's just a little surprise when I pull my pants down to see what you look like in 1968. But anyway, what am I talking about? What is that? But you smoke weed, or are there any weed smoke? No, you guys are all smoking. Morgan, are you a sex trafficker? Where did you get these people? Anyway, I want to say something. We've got to stop the sex trafficking because there are local people who want to do that. But anyway, what is that about? No, I'm kidding. What did he do? Oh, Jeffrey? Why did I call you Morgan? You remind me of another guy who's a sex offender. No, I'm kidding. What is that? You invite people to a show and then you insult them? What kind of thing? No, but you guys know the weed names? You ever buy the weed? I bought this weed called Autism, and one hit and I can play the piano like amazing, but I've been shitting my pants and I can't keep myself. My God. Griffin, I'm sorry I'm bringing this down. You know, I locked my keys in the car over by the Planned Parenthood, and I had to go up to their door and ask them for a coat hanger. And I don't care. What is that? I know people are eating. Is this a dinner show? Try the Beijing beef. It's got some performance-enhancing drugs. Maybe we should have snorted some of that. Anyway, I want to thank you all for coming out here and let me ruin your appetite. When I was a kid, my mom wanted me to play the saxophone, and I said, no, I want to ruin people's dinner. She goes, why don't you try stand-up? Anyway, I want to thank you all for coming out and supporting this shit show. How often does it happen, Griffin? Every week? Is it every Wednesday? Every Wednesday. So tell your friends, come on back, and you know, it's a really good time. But anyway, I grew up in a large Irish Catholic family. We had 6 boys and 13 miscarriages. And no, I'm kidding. No. The thing is, all my brothers were molested. I was the only one. I mean, I was good looking, but they were just drop dead gorgeous, you know. And my mom figures it out when my brother's 13 years old. She walks in the room and he's tripping off to a stained glass window. That's not a swimming. He went to Catholic school on a swimming scholarship, and he still can't even swim. They just took him speedo shopping every day. But anyway, I gotta get outside. I'm gonna do some drugs. This isn't gonna be on Spotify. Neil Young is. Hey, Griff, you remember, is Neil Young the name of an altar boy, or is that a musician? I don't even know. You're the only guy in the room old enough to remember that. Anyway, I want to thank you all for coming out here. Let's bring this guy back up here. Griffin, thank you very much.
James Gleason. You love him, don't you? Yeah, fantastic. What do you like best, his comedy or his playing the sex?